we saw all sectors trading higher and the market up by 0.6%. But the standout sector by far was the consumer staples area. We saw Woolworths up a massive 2.1%. And I think you mentioned, James, that we saw the stock reaching an all-time record high. In fact, it's been an outperformer in 2014 so far, up 10% in the year to date. And that's compared to its rival Wesfarmers, which is down 2% in the year to date. If we have a look at some of the broker ratings on the stock, Citigroup actually has a sell on the stock. Morningstar's are neutral, but the talk is that we saw UBS raising its rating to a buy, which caused the support that we saw in the share price today. The other sector that did really well was the information technology sector, and that's because of the bounce back that we continue to see in the US. We saw Xero up by 4.6% today, and car sales also up by 3.1%. It was upgraded by Credit Suisse, which helped its stock price. And now we're entering into the Easter long weekend and then the Anzac Day holiday next week. We are expecting to see next week being a very quiet week, but the thing that we're going to be watching out for next week are the CPI, the inflation numbers out here domestically on Wednesday. So that's the big one that we're watching out for, but we're expecting it to be a very quiet week in terms of volumes. Yep. Japara up by a massive 35% on its first day of performance, and I guess the big question mark is whether to classify this one as a healthcare play or a property play. Now, it is involved in the aged care and retirement area. It's got about $300 million worth of property on its books. If you want to put it in the healthcare space, well, it's amongst good company. If we have a look at the past year, we've seen a number of IPOs in this area, and they've all had great performances. We have a look at the PE ratio of Japara. It is a PE ratio of about 22, so it is priced like a growth stock. But if you have a look at a company like Ramsay Healthcare, it does have a PE ratio of around about 30, and it's not unusual to see those higher valuations in that healthcare space. We have a look at some of the IPOs over the last 12 months in that healthcare space. The IVF company Virtuous has been doing quite well. That stock's up by 32% since its debut back in June, and we've also seen Life Healthcare, which sells medical equipment, and that stock's up 15% since its debuted in December. And of course, just this week we saw Beacon Lighting coming onto the market for the first time. That was 2 days ago. Since it debuted, it's up 64% compared to its IPO price. So a good start for IPOs in 2014. Japara is the biggest IPO that we've seen so far, and it does bode well for some of the other ones that we are expecting to come to the market, such as Healthscope, Queensland Motorways, Medibank Private, IDP Education, just to name a few.